How do you deal with difficult personalities?
I remember that every person is different and you never really know what is going on in their personal lives. So it's important to just remember that and go into each situation with a positive attitude and try to be as understanding as possible.
Tell me a time where you led by example.
I was given the opportunity to take over training the new staff members at my old facility, and we didn't really have a formal program in place, so I took the initiative to create one, and it was based off of the tools that I have learned in my previous work experience and got it approved by my manager. So that was our new training method for all new hires.
How do you handle conflict on your team?
I use the same method that I use when it comes to dealing with difficult people. It's important to make sure that all employees and team members feel understood and heard and valued. So to just try to make sure that everybody feels like they're being heard and we come to a good compromise in the end.
Have you ever had to make an unpopular decision?
Yes. A few times, and in the end it's just a matter of what's going to work best for the company and trying to get everybody on board and to understand that it's overall for the company and that we're not doing it to make their job harder.
What would you describe as an effective leadership style?
I think just making sure that all employees feel valued and appreciated is very important in leadership, and that that you're also taking into account what's going to be the most successful for the company in the long run and for employees in the long run.
What is your biggest management weakness?
I have to, get better at trusting my employees to do the job that they're given rather than micromanaging and subconsciously doubting their ability to do the jobs that I'm asking them to do.
Tell me about a mistake you made and how you dealt with it.
I had accidentally double booked a reservation for two parties obviously involved. And as soon as I caught the issue, I contacted both parties to see if either party would be able to adjust the reservation to where it better suited the company. Luckily, we were able to adjust everything to where the books were evened out and there was no double booking anymore.
How do you define success?
I defined success by ensuring that I'm keeping track of what the company goals are and making lists to make sure that we're getting everything done. And as long as we can get everything done that reaches the overall goal, then I think that it's successful.
How do you motivate people?
Motivation isn't a one-size-fits-all. I think it's important to figure out how each employee needs to be motivated and what their preference of motivation, what works best for them when it comes to motivation. So getting to know employees is really important so you know how to better motivate them in order to be successful within the company.
What animal do you most identify with and why?
I'd probably say a duck because they have a very calm demeanor above the water, and underneath the water they're very hard workers, which I feel resembles me very much in the sense that I'm really good at keeping myself calm, cool, and collected no matter what stressors are going on inside my head.